Okay, now that I'm done with saving, let's see what the Stormongers are. I think I looked at them for a second. Looks like maybe they're tribal. And maybe they have, okay, they have vertebrates and stuff. They're like tribals with planes, essentially. And I don't think we need any of this. The Poseidon Vault will provide all the technology to jumpstart new android production. Okay, so unrestrained research. Let's go to that first. So let's get energy weapons. And if they do not have any need for it, we might just have to fast forward just because it'd be faster than having everyone sit down and wait. We also have a logistics deficit, so let's figure that out first. And that would be built. We also have planes, 4 gunships. That's alright. And we're going to wait. So we could go from focus on scavenging to well-equipped army. So we can have more construction. But that's going to take a while. Nope, Stormongers are going to war with the Cult of Liberty. Anyways, I will fast forward it so we don't have to sit here forever. If the new event or anything cool pops up, I'll let you know. But I probably will wait till once I get maybe to right here. Then we continue again. So I'll see you guys later. Now I'm back and I am just about done with financial incentives. And here's a little blurb for the focus. With the fear of computers finally dismissed, we can finally implement an old idea the EPA had laying around for centuries and revolutionize the park's economy in the process. And we have an event charge cards. And I think this is a reference to Fallout 4, but let's read this and then we'll talk about it. I will actually get the next thing going. Let's get that one going. All right. Charge cards. CPA had long worked out doing away with physical currency in favor of purely digital currency, energy credits. This digital currency will not only eliminate the wastefulness of minting coins or cash, but also make the practice of... I want to make sure this does not run out of time. Okay, good. But could also make their practice of fixing inadequate budgets much easier. After decades of research, the charge card was ready, a magnetic card that could both read and transfer data corresponding register, capable of tracking funds and encrypting the user's unique identity. The EPA were confident they were more trustworthy than physical cash and would revolutionize commerce. Well, nearly everyone in the park is still provided a charge card to this day. It became apparent that the people of the park didn't entirely understand how they worked, and the ban on electricity rendered all card readers useless. Now that the electricity is being restored to the park, we finally start rolling out these innovations and do away with the ridiculous economy of bottle caps once and for all. That it lets us manipulate the economy more easily is a bonus, which replaces bottle caps with energy credits. Remove our no trade, which would give us the debuff of 5% more consumer goods and negative 30 trade tariffs, and removes stagnant economy, which made us put 30% more resources on the market, 30% less caps income, and minus passive caps income. We get the energy credits, which gives us minus 3 consumer goods and plus 2 passive caps income. Let's actually click this. And these charge cards seem to be reference to Fallout 4, a random encounter. where you get to buy these charge cards, and these charge cards will well, everyone makes fun of you until you're able to use it in, oh gosh, what is it called? Far Harbor DLC, in which it's actually exchangeable. You pay $200 for it, and you think it's a complete waste, or you pay 200 caps for it, and you think it's a complete waste, but once you get to Far Harbor, it's actually, well, redeemable. So, jokes on that guy, because he calls you a loser and everything. Anyways, let's see what we could do here. Let's get someone from the cultural advisor. Let's get friends in high places first. Let's do that. They've been at war for quite a long time. So I don't know who's going to win, because they were all the way down over here, and now they're all the way back to where they were. The Northern Concepts. It was I was talking about. Let's restart the old grid. And we should have about enough equipment for everything. We're still building up our reserves of those. Of these, and we'll just shift over an extra factory to go help with that. Let's see, could we modify our officer corps? Let's actually do this one. Primal instincts, research speed. I actually don't know which one to choose, so maybe let's hold off on that. I don't know what I want to choose for this one yet. I know we're going to get cybernetics here pretty soon, so that will be interesting. Let's get maintenance efficiency. So when we go to war, we can at least steal people's equipment. So our economy is not good. It's 22 factories, and we're getting 4 from occupation. But it's still not the best. And I don't know if we finally core them at some point or what. Let's see. Well, it becomes Wargle after Wargle. Okay. So it's going to be very interesting when we reach the new areas. We actually don't need this division anymore, so let's actually get rid of him. Let's get 2 powered armor divisions. Let's get armored plating. Okay, restart the power grid. And let's go radio towers, and then it will let us get this. And well, we have a very unique thing too. That's pretty interesting. Let's do basic training appointments. Let's do we have 5 factories or 7. Let's wait from that. And we have enough for this. Battle chems would be good. Oh gosh, those people want more caps. Maybe let's get non-core manpower for right now. There's a person here, yeah. Damage to garrison. I think we'll get him next. So we don't bleed too many men, because we are going to be extremely expansionist here pretty soon. And I don't know if anyone's going to go to war with us soon. Also looking at these people, they do seem very interesting. And maybe maybe I will play them pretty soon. A little bit of Bulgaria. On this old Spokane. Or the Wardens of White. Interesting. The Passkeepers too seem pretty cool. They have all these operations to regain territory and stuff. But yeah. I remember back in the day when the Broken Coast was like the new big thing. I've never thought about playing them in forever. They have not crossed my mind since I don't know how many years ago. And now let's go begin android production. Modad rightly recognizes the Greenway androids are superior to any robot Poseidon can manufacture, and has suggested that now that we are unrestrained, we manufacture more to expand our staff and defend the park. This is a reasonable course of action, so we will begin at once. The Poseidon Vault will provide all the technology needed to jumpstart android production. So let's actually see what that does. And while this focus is going, let's see what would be best for us to use. I think over here we're going more androids, and over here we are going more bestiary. Bestiary? That's not the right word. Bestiary is like legends with beasts and stuff. But you're using more animals in your wars, while the northern cons might actually lose. They were beating the Baron's ire a while ago, but I guess not anymore. And let's actually get stripped power armor production going. Oh, shoot. I actually gotta get rid of one of these. So then we can make another Poseidon Argonauts. And I'm waiting for the research minus. We could be a little bit shitty on research, but I think our production and even trying to get another factory is more beneficial to us. And having research take a little bit longer. And I don't think we could upgrade this. Yeah, no progression we can make because we're not investing in this area. We got the Mark II implant kit, safety regulation, signal transition, neural interface, cybernetics implant, and we get access to that technology. Let's get these next one's done before I get the implant technology. Let's go urban development. And I will fast forward a little bit just to save us time and save you from listening to my bantering. And let me save it. So after some fast forwarding in time, not quite, actually too much, just completed some more focuses, got down to here. This event had popped up, and we are still building our implant kits. So let me pull this up so I know when this will be going away. So Ranger Isaac took a deep breath, then a few short, sharp ones. As he sprung back into consciousness, the burning light gave away clear vision for a moment, and then overlaid digital information that scanned everything in sight. With a glance, Zach Eye could see the outlines of every object as well as the document name and classified in storage. What the hell is this thing already? What is this thing on already? It doesn't turn off. The optic overlay lens was installed directly into your eye, replacing the natural lens. Right? How horrifying. Isaac struggled in setup, so I'm just like those metal mouth freaks now, aren't I? More machine than man, killing machine. A killing machine? Hardly. Poseidon's energy implants are highly sophisticated, and unlike those auto docks in Billings, I know what you're what I'm doing. And while my programming makes it difficult to admit, the Android components offered have allowed improvements on biocompatibility over our pre-war designs. You're a more refined asset than a mere killing machine. Great. Why did you ask me to be the first subject anyway? You're independent. More so than most. Using one of the Android scanners, I was able to identify the compliance regulators you kept concealed on your person. You do not subscribe to the ridiculous superstitions that electricity is evil, and yet the people trust you. Your bravery will encourage others to volunteer. Reassure them that this is just a scientific procedure and their fears of demons are unfounded. Isaac looked around the room, assessing all the devices with all the new implants, surgical equipment, lamp, tables, medicines. Something was missing. Wait, I can't find any speakers in here. How are you talking to me right now? Oh. External speakers are no longer required. Wow. Alright, so interesting. Our people have gone absolutely full-blown implant. And, oh, this is actually Ranger Isaac. This is actually the guy they implanted things on. Nice. I was not expecting that. And I've taken one or two of the reduce or research to increase stability a few times. So our stability has been going up quite a bit. We keep having people demand our caps. We're slowly gaining compliance, so we could core them eventually. Although I have been making a lot of infantry armor, and that has increased the compliance gain. I may just go right here and increase it here soon, but that wouldn't be till later. I just need more political power, which I could save it up, but I think I might get this for stability, passive cap income. Maybe I could find someone who would help me out. As much as I want to get this guy, I feel like we need more recruitable population, but I'll get that soon enough. And we finished our next factory. And I also believe that would finish our assignment we had over here, maybe? Or maybe expired forever ago. I could be wrong. Maybe we get these guys now. I don't think anyone has implant. Oh, sure, find a leader. Yeah, let's get this. There we go. And I think the next one we get is going to be the industrial concern. Or maybe this one. Could be either or. And our implants are slowly growing. I have been growing an army. We do have plenty of other people lined up to be, well, trained and pushed out. Let's do more of our cybernetic research. Increase our guns. We have another factory. Let's get that going. We finally have portable radios researched. I think we could take one more of these and then we have to start building the radios. And for the better tomorrow, Monad has proven quite a useful asset to have on the other side. Now that the Enclave is defeated, the park is modernizing, and we have everything we need to build new androids. It's time to start looking to extend a helping hand to the rest of the wasteland. So let's start getting that to go. And we have some surplus manpower. And so instead of caravan guards, we'll go road patrols. Let's see how much men that would take away. We should sell plenty of equipment. Yeah, we should. We're totally fine on that front. And we have plenty of caps too. Is there a way for us? Okay, we'll just have to build in this area soon enough. Did we just gain a core? I mean, not cores. Maybe we get claims. Okay. I think we'll do this one next. I feel like this would be a little bit easier. Oh gosh. Maybe not with this one. This one will probably take a while. Mitch will probably switch over here to this side when we start taking that one. Oh, okay. While the Nativity are rightfully cautious about exploitive nature and defining borders and cutting up land like in the old treaties that led to the reservations, the matter of figuring out who administers who is as much an issue in the wasteland as it is then to prevent any gaps in oversight and ensure everyone has fair access to former territories of MacArthur. A theoretical treaty has been drawn up under the Treaty of Southern Territories, including Bozeman. MacArthur Air Force Base itself will be transferred to Yellowstone along with Elk Bend to provide a buffer between the Nisfati. Overzealous missionaries from Heaven's Guard, but also other northern territories will return to Nisfati, including Mount Powell and its accompanying valley. Additionally, Yellowstone will cooperate with them on reintroducing the buffalo to environments outside of the park and a pact of mutual defense against all potential threats of the future. The EPA advised, however, that the Brotherhood of Steel will likely not be happy with this outcome that doesn't see Yellowstone under their control. We could instead offer them all of MacArthur's land on the understanding that we do not wish to be involved in their affairs in Montana, ensuring that our own safety by leaving them in the face of the Brotherhood. We're here to protect, but also I think I don't care. I don't want to give up my land. It looks like they just really want these two. Okay, no. Okay. Okay. So it looks like they'll actually be taking maybe more land. Because we at least get up to here. You know what? I don't care. We thank them for the help, but we cannot promise more. Oh gosh. Hmm? What? What do you mean we? back. I did not mean to do. I'll be back and see what more of those outcomes actually do.